How important is it to have the organization supporting mental health the way that they do, kicking the stigma that you guys can have these conversations about mental health and have those discussions in a pretty open environment?
Oh, extremely important. Especially when you're dealing with grief and loss, especially tragic loss when someone's taken from you.
Yeah.
Um, Extremely tough situation. I know our organization does a lot of great work kicking the stigma and just creating conversations around mental health that's just extremely necessary.
Big one, another one coming up this week.
Mhm.
Prime time. I mean, you're human, and so I know you know all about the Cowboys, Sunday Night Football. How important is it for you guys to really have a good showing coming up this week?
Yeah, well, I'm from Philly, so I grew up watching Cowboy games for a long time. Look, man, it's the biggest game because it's the next game. And look, it's another one, Sunday night, prime time, on the Star. There's really not much else to really talk about other than that. So just making sure we got our boots strapped and everything ready to rumble. So.
Knowing their type of offense, stack, a lot of big-time wide receivers, do you welcome that challenge? I mean, does it? You guys play so well all year, but I'm sure this is something you get up for as well, right?
Oh, for sure. Obviously, I always welcome it. We always feel love the challenge when we're going against another great offense. Obviously, they got weapons all over. Dak's done a great job of just quarterbacking and spreading the ball around, just getting their running back. Both of the running backs are really amazing. A lot of explosive plays. The offensive line is that offensive line. We know that's what comes with that. So, we played great offenses all throughout the season. Just looking forward to another challenge and standing toe to toe with them.
Zaire, you can correct me if I'm wrong. It seemed like the rush defense was not quite as up to par last week as it was previously. What can you learn from that, especially going into this week with a really good rushing offense?
Yeah, I just felt like, especially like in that first half, we just wasn't playing to our standard as a team in general, but specifically as a defense in terms of stopping the run. Stopping the run is not really a schematic thing. It's a mindset thing. It's an attitude thing. It's how you walking on the field and you just making that decision that they're not going to run the ball on you that day, regardless of what you're calling. So I think it was something that we rectified at halftime, and we had a better show in the second half, and look forward to putting out who we always been and who we always going to be Sunday night.
You've been playing out of your mind. You were questionable going into the game on Monday, and here you're out in the field. What has been the difference for you this year, would you say, where you're just playing at such an incredible level right now?
Honestly, I'll really just say the support, I'm getting from my teammates. Obviously, we got a lot of great players around us. I mean, Grove playing out of his mind. Bucks obviously being the dominant player that he is. Gilly, Bobby, Kenny, all those guys. And then I would really just say, my relationship that I built with the coaches, Coach Bradley, Coach Smith, they've been great at just, working with them, just understanding the game plan, just being able to play fast. And I think the biggest thing for me is really just trusting myself. I always, believe it or not, I always saw who I was going to be even when I wasn't. And I always believed that I had the opportunity to be that person. So I'm just thankful that I always continue to prepare. I never quit on myself. I always push myself. And, honestly, like I told you guys before, I'm really just doing what I always done. I'm still preparing how I always did and still like my body mentally the same way I always have, even when I wasn't playing. So it really is not much of a change in my routine from every other year. So, but just thankful for these opportunities and thankful for the guys around me that's helped, propel me to have a good year.
I know you probably don't. I know you played in many primetime games, but do you still want to pinch yourself at times, knowing that look, only game on right now. I grew up watching primetime. I mean, how special is it to get a chance to do this?
I was telling my family last week. I'm like, because I wasn't sure if she sung the song for Monday night or Sunday night. I wasn't sure, so I was like, man, I hope I make that montage. I've been watching that montage for so long, but no, I mean, that's why I told you, every time I walk on the field, I always look around and just take it in and just really appreciate just the opportunity that I have in front of me. And just so thankful, we're so blessed. Just with everything that's going on in the world, the fact that we get to do this and play this game for a living and be in these situations, I just couldn't speak to how great of a situation it is. So definitely just looking forward to it, man. Sunday night in Dallas, looking forward to it.